When an unauthorized interaction with a high-pressure system triggers a violent rupture, the immediate aftermath is absolute chaos. Focusing strictly on the physical failure, the ruptured valve or the worker's manual error, ignores the underlying breakdown of the safety management system itself. True industrial safety relies on an invisible, highly structured health and safety management system. This architecture connects international labor law directly to the physical actions of every worker on site. Preventing a catastrophic failure requires a deep understanding of this entire interconnected system, moving beyond the simple inspection of machinery. Every company's safety rules originate from a foundation of international legal frameworks, far beyond the reach of a private corporate boardroom. The International Labor Organization serves as the global entity responsible for setting these essential health and safety conventions. Global agreements, specifically ILO Convention C-155 and Recommendation R-164, define the non-negotiable obligations for member nations and the corporations operating within them. These international mandates translate into specific employer requirements, providing safe machinery, establishing safe systems of work, and maintaining adequate supervision. These global standards remain abstract and unenforceable until a company adopts them into a rigid internal chain of command. The organization section of a corporate health and safety policy anchors these legal requirements by assigning definitive roles and responsibilities. Ultimate accountability rests at the top, where the managing director holds primary liability. Middle management manages daily resource allocation and task execution. Frontline workers must comply with procedures and report hazards. The HSE advisor exists outside this linear chain to provide specialized monitoring. While workers hold responsibilities, they also possess the legal right to receive necessary personal protective equipment without being charged for it. This entire chain of accountability exists only as a theory until it is tested by the execution of a high-risk physical task. The permit-to-work system serves as the operational gatekeeper, separating the worker from high-risk hazards. Specific critical activities trigger this system, including high-voltage electrical work, confined space entry, or operations on active pipelines. During Phase 1, an authorized plant authority legally defines the task, hazard escalations, and time limit. In Phase 2, the permit receiver signs the document, accepting responsibility to implement controls. The life cycle ends with closure, verifying the task is finished and equipment safe. Every permit to work functions as a legally binding contract that temporarily suspends operational risk. Even with strict permits and clear organograms, unforeseeable variables can still cause incidents. This reality necessitates predefined emergency procedures that outline exactly when to raise an alarm and how to initiate a mass evacuation. The level of first aid coverage required on site is calculated based on specific hazards, total manpower, and distance to external medical facilities. Physical equipment requires appointed, competent personnel, such as fire wardens and first aiders, who are trained to communicate and act under intense psychological stress. Emergency procedures provide the ultimate stress test of an organization, revealing how well a company has planned for the failure of its own systems. How does an organization verify that these systems will function before a disaster occurs? Frequent daily site inspections often create an illusion of safety, that they do not replace a comprehensive management system evaluation. An inspection provides a quick, surface-level check of the physical workplace, requiring only basic competence. An audit, by contrast, is a deeply critical and systematic evaluation of the entire management system, scrutinizing training logs, documentation, and worker interviews. Organizations utilize internal audits for their cost-effectiveness and insider knowledge, but rely on external audits to provide independent regulatory scrutiny. While inspections fix broken physical equipment today, audits address the corporate system failures that cause equipment to break tomorrow. All raw data from site audits, incident reports, and near misses flows back up the chain of command to top management. Annual management reviews use this data to determine if the organization is hitting strategic safety targets. Meeting a target, such as a 5% reduction in accidents, simply establishes a new and stricter baseline for the following year. A health and safety management system functions as a relentless loop of measurement and continuous correction. Stepping outside of this continuous improvement loop constitutes a direct breach of national and international legislation.
Regulatory agencies can enforce immediate consequences, such as an improvement notice or a prohibition notice that instantly halts all operations. Systemic negligence carries severe long-term penalties, massive financial fines for corporations, and potential criminal imprisonment for directors. Regulatory authorities maintain constant oversight of these systems to ensure they remain in legal compliance. A functioning health and safety management system is the only protective barrier separating profitable industrial operations from catastrophic legal ruin and loss of human life.